Welcome back to the TranzitCast. Black Ops 4's out, hooray!
Yes.
That's
Episode 42. We're on episode 42. Can you believe that?
oh my god, we've come so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soon we'll reach 50.
Nah, we'll stop making it
Yeah.
by then.
Oh, okay.
We've gone back to our, you know, annual last podcast,
Yes, of course.
third annual last episode. Yeah, so I think the bulk of this episode is just going to be talking about Black Ops 4. I noticed something with I said last week that we're like a meme podcast, right? We're like the meme one.
Yeah.
But what I've noticed is occasionally we do have one or two episodes of actual serious discussion, and then it goes
Yes,
to like
we
three
do.
or four episodes of like just guff. Like there's nothing interested in those
Yeah.
3 or 4 episodes, but we get one
Except-
episode.
This episode is just going to be like filled with tears and crying.
Yeah. I want to go through all of Black Ops 4, so like not
Yeah.
just specifically the zombies. So I guess we'll
Yeah.
work through it.
Okay.
Would it be tactically good to start off with zombies because that's what people listen to us for?
Well, I mean, I imagine the other ones are going to be quicker.
Yeah, I have a lot to say
I mean,
about multiplayer,
especially-
but
Yeah. So let's just go through Blackout first.
right, Blackout. Okay. I've played 3 games of Blackout.
I have played 5.
Ooh.
Yes, so combined, we have about as many viewers on our average episode.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. No, I enjoy it. I think it's fun. I didn't get to play that much of it because I've been playing zombies and multiplayer. Those are
It's-
just way more interesting to me, but
Yeah,
I just don't like Battle
It's-
Royale.
it's fun. I mean, it all depends on who you go in with, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're not working as a team, you're just gonna get steamrolled.
Well, I just play solo anyways, so.
Yeah, that's true. I've been playing with squads, and everybody's we're all landing on Newtown Island, but we're all landing on the opposite ends of the island.
Oh, right.
And then somebody gets killed, and then tough times, but it's pretty good. I mean, I think the best part about Blackout is and always has been the polish it has.
Right.
Because in terms of battle royale, the only other battle royale that can match it in terms of polish is Fortnite,
Right,
right.
yeah.
and I think that's a hugely to its advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel as well with Blackout, I don't know, everything just sort of feels like it just works, right? There's nothing that I feel like, oh man, that's bullshit, that's stupid, that's overpowered.
Right.
Armor maybe, but they've toned down armor a lot. Apparently level 3
Yes,
armor is impossible
yeah.
to find. I've seen one person
Yeah.
there in it.
Yep. Yeah.
But for the most part, I think all the weapons are really well balanced. There's no weapons pistols are obviously weaker than everything else, and I said
Right.
this when I did the Blackout episode. There's some weapon classes that I feel are stronger than others. Assault rifles are really dominant, but
Right.
there's nothing where I go, oh man, that gun's just an instant win. I feel like they've done a good job of actually balancing it.
Right. I feel the same way. I feel like unless you're I feel like the shotguns could be a little bit better at close range.
Yeah, I mean, I said this last time, but the shotguns are, I feel like they're really not suited to it because
Right.
the map's so
They're
open.
not. Yeah.
The best
Yeah.
way to do it, in the beta, I got killed a couple of times by shotguns because people did a whole dead silence combo and managed to sneak up on me, and that I
Yeah.
think is the way to use shotguns. I think shotguns are just something you're going to grab at the first 5 minutes and then switch them out later on.
Right. I definitely agree with that. I think compared to Fortnite, there's a lot more space in between key locations. Even locations you have a neighborhood, and even the houses are big once you get inside, and
Yeah,
So I don't think shotguns are as useful.
honestly, even running between houses is terrifying on that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always the chance that someone's going to shoot you, and oh my god.
Of
So I
course.
just sort
Yeah.
of pop the smoke and run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke grenades are really useful. Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot from what I said last time, but smoke grenades are more useful in Blackout
Yeah.
than they've ever been in Call of Duty. It's ridiculous.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Have you ever gone down on Nuketown Island? Have you gone underground?
Yes.
It's really cool.
They got the TranzitCast playing down there.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
And nobody's listening.
And it's just the dummies that are listening.
Wait, so does that mean they did put us in blackout, technically?
Yeah. No. Right. Here's what it is. Right. Because we've only had one of the 4 Black Ops Pass characters. I'm telling you, two of them are us. Okay.
Right, okay.
Which
And
I think we
the
should
third
talk
one
about.
is...
Shadow
third
Man
one
and
is
Blackout. When that got
yeah.
like announced, I was like, oh my god.
That was amazing.
It was really
I didn't
surprising,
expect
and
that.
he's actually so good as well. Like such a
Yeah.
good character model.
But what's funny is like because like nobody's done the quest to get the other characters yet. It's either you see Shadow Man or you see the default skin.
Yes. Yeah.
It's really funny. So there's like a bunch of Shadow Mans running around.
I don't think all the skins are unlocked yet. Like you can't unlock all of them. You can only unlock 5 of the multiplayer guys. So like Ajax and Firebreak.
I thought you could. Did they?
If you go onto the menu, it's like if you go with like Richtofen or something, it's like this challenge is not available yet. But if you go with the 5 like last ones,
Oh,
like that,
maybe you have to be a certain level.
possibly.
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, because I feel like they maybe just haven't added the drops into the game yet, and they're waiting. I don't know. That's the one thing I will say about Black Ops 4 is a lot of the stuff feels like it's just not in the game yet. You know what I mean? Like there's obviously like some sort of loot system coming and some sort of specialist customization system coming, and it's just not in the game, and that's really weird.
Yeah.
Like it's really weird to go onto my gun and not have any sort of like DLC camos for pre-ordering the game. It's so weird to sort of go around the menus and not have any sort of like unlockable specialist like customization things.
It brings a tear to my eye, really. I can't see the DLC section of the menu.
I know, but it's so weird. You just you can see it looming in the distance. It feels like, I mean, even like not even like DLC, just like unlockable stuff, like the challenges from Black Ops 3 for specialists. Like,
don't
they're
worry,
just not there. Yeah,
I give it 2 weeks.
yeah.
They'll put it in.
I'm excited to get some new stuff from a specialist though, because
the special. I mean, the specialists they technically do have customization already.
right, yeah. If you got the other junk, and
The digital deluxe, I got it, so I have the skin.
The digital deluxe ones all look like garbage though.
What? No, they look so cool.
I like the Day of the Dead one. That one's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I really like that one, but I don't really like the others. I guess we'll get onto this when we talk about multiplayer. But
What's the others? I didn't get anything else.
Oh, I've got like if you go onto it's like some. I don't know because I've got like 4 extra ones I've seen everyone using online.
Oh really?
Yeah, and they just like face paints and like orange and that they're horrible looking. There's like a Arctic one for every single. Yeah. I like the Day of the Dead ones. The Day of the Dead ones are really cool. But it was
Did you?
Yeah, go on.
What version did you get?
Not the gold one. The one below that. The one that comes with the Black Ops Pass, but doesn't come with like 1 million COD points.
Oh,
digital deluxe.
Wow, I got the same version.
Yeah,
that's weird.
But the thing is, like, they asked you at the start when you log into the game. They go, "Which specialist do you want your Day of the Dead skin for?" I'm like, I haven't played any of them yet. I don't know. Yeah. So I just went with Ruin. I was like, I like Ruin, and I've been exclusively playing him for the past 2 days.
I went with Battery because she has the coolest Day of the Dead, but like I never use Battery, so like
Battery looks like Ninja. and Seraph as well. You can't see the bottom of her head or whatever, and she looks like rice gum, like with the hair. I'm serious, like. Oh my god, it's scary. We've got all the famous YouTube personalities and Twitch personalities here. They're building up to us. That's what it is. Yeah. Anyway, so I think Blackout's overall good. I just haven't played enough of it. I don't think I have much to say else on Blackout, to be honest.
Yeah. You want to give it? Want to give it a ranking out of 10?
God, out of 10, Jesus Christ. You know what? Just in its current state, I'm going to give it... this might be a bit high. I'm going to give it an 8 because I think there's not much bad about it. but I don't think it's going to get a 10 just because I haven't had the interest enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.
Right. Yeah.
Same reasons. I think it's cool. I think it's got its community, but personally, I'm not into battle royale superly. Yeah. I'm not into running around the map just get 3-shotted.
I mean, you got to put the time in, haven't you? You got to sit aside 20 minutes. You're like, right, I'm gonna play this. Even if you don't win, it's still 20 minutes.
It's super rewarding if you do win, but there's always a chance where you're just gonna be walking around the map the entire time, see nobody, and then you get just exit. Yeah. But yeah, that's Blackout.
Yeah, I like Blackout because I'm somewhat okay at it. Like, I'm way better at Blackout than I've ever been at Fortnite. It's scary. But
I was actually not bad at Fortnite.
I was terrible at Fortnite.
Not bad.
All right, so with that, I think we'll move on to. Do we want to talk about zombies now? I feel like zombies is a big one.
Do multiplayer first.
Right. Okay.
That's for last.
You don't want to talk about zombies, do you?
No, I do. I just I want to save the meat for the big meaty talk.
You know what? As we talk, when you said, "Oh, I can record right now," I'm still currently halfway through a game of 9. So.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I turned the TV off so the music.
Wait, what round are you on?
17.
Okay, you're more than halfway. You're done.
I think my highest.
That game's gonna kill you.
My highest is 18 so far on 9.
Yeah.
We'll get onto that, but
are you using bots?
I'm not using bots. I'm solo.
Oh.
Look how good I am. I'm only good at 9 and awful at the other maps. Because I have a strat planned out for 9.
Look how good I am. I can make it past round 15 on Black Ops 4.
Exactly. Who was the tweet? Was it Drifter that tweeted round 15 is a new round 50?
Round 15 is a new round 50, yeah.
It's so true, honestly.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, anyway, multiplayer. In the beta, I wasn't a big fan of the multiplayer. I love the multiplayer now. I've been playing it so much. My opinion's shifted. But my biggest thing, I tweeted this, so anyone who follows me on Twitter will have seen this, but I would really like to play some of the new maps, but all I've been playing is jungle and firing range. And it's so annoying because I want to play the new maps, and as much as I like those maps, they're good maps, but I don't want to play the maps that I've played for years. I want to play the new ones. There's so many good new maps in this game. I don't think there's There's 1 or 2 maps that I'm with, but for the most part, I want to play Gridlock. I want to play the robot one. I want to play the submarine one. I want to play any of them, but they just don't.
The one with the anime girl, right?
Yeah, Gridlock. Yeah, Gridlock's actually such a good map, though. Honestly,
I actually don't like Gridlock, to be honest.
I think it. I don't know. I think it flows really well. I like it. I like it.
I think it does. I mean, usually when I judge maps, I do it from an aesthetic point of view, and I don't like the drowned out cityscape.
Right.
I like the area of the map where you go into the house.
Right. I think I like that map because it's simple enough design wise, but then there's so much going on. So you look around, there's always notice something and they're just oh, look at that, there's something here. There's an immense. The same with all of them. There's an immense amount of detail put into all these maps, and it's ridiculous how much time and effort they've put into them. Even if the maps aren't stand out, brilliant, going to be through the Call of Duty series, everyone's going to be wow, I love that map. They're still really well designed. And they all look brilliant.
They put the maps there's some games where you can tell okay this map they didn't really care about, right?
Yeah.
But every in this game is so they really I love the aesthetics of this game. I really do.
Right. Yeah.
I think they just nailed it, right? And that's the problem I had with Black Ops 3. I think the multiplayer maps were really kind of dull. At least the base game.
Yeah, well, they're all very grey and sort of dry.
Yeah, they
every
were.
map in this game just slightly
Pops.
divergent off the point. Yeah, every map has so much colour on it. Even the one that's in the middle of a city, because it's a
right. Yeah,
I feel they specifically pick that Japan setting because there's so much colour there on top of the grey from the city. Yeah,
with with the advertisements and everything.
Yeah, there's like the Power Rangers advert at the back or
Right.
something, and like,
God damn it! Now I want to go play.
yeah, honestly, it's there's a lot of work being put into these maps. I think it's paid off, and
Yes.
the multiplayer as a whole, I feel is the most balanced of the three modes. I don't think there's anything in there at all that I've gone, that's overpowered or that's underpowered. I think
Right.
everything in that works really well.
Yeah, I agree, and that's like such an amazing thing to say when you have a game with everybody has a specialist like
Yeah.
ability, everybody has special equipment that does different things,
Mm.
and like to come out of that saying that everything is balanced is kind of really like amazing, right?
It's amazing as well that everything's balanced on launch day.
Right. Yeah.
Like, because of the beta and the fact they had 2 weeks on this beta and then an extra week of the blackout beta, the fact they had all that time and they actually have put in that beta tweaking, because they said in like the Q&A the day before it came out, they said, well, on the first week we noticed that SMG is really powerful, so we tweaked them slightly, and then we noticed the assault rifle was really powerful, and so we tweaked them slightly, and now we're at that point where we feel like, okay, they're both
Right.
balanced, and I would agree. I think that's actually put a lot
Yeah.
into that. I think I have nothing but praise for the multiplayer.
Yes, I do like it. It's just I feel like a lot of the times like there's some times where like I just get destroyed. Like I don't know if it's because like I have bad like internet over here or whatever, but like I walk up to a guy, we both start shooting at the same time, and I just get dropped. Like there was one time where we were both using ICR, and he just dropped me. Like I got maybe one hit on him.
Right, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that does happen occasionally.
it's I think this game for me is a little bit harder to do good at.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
have noticed that. Well, then again,
Yeah.
though, there's no assists anymore, so getting
That's
those
right.
5 kill streaks is a lot easier. Like, I've been doing some of the camo challenges, and getting the 5 kill streaks is just, it's a dream, because
That's true.
you just have to
That's
shoot someone once, and it's like, oh yeah, kill. Sorted.
That's true, but like at the same time, can you imagine if they didn't have that system, like
Right,
what the
yeah.
KPs would look like? You know,
No,
because like when you
dreadful,
look at
wouldn't
your
it?
board, when you look at like your leaderboard, like I went 8 and 10, but if this was another Call of Duty, I'd probably only got 5 and 10.
Right, yeah.
You know,
Well, the health is like, a lot more than you would expect. The
Yeah.
Call of Duty games, right? But I feel like it's at that point where it's not overbearing, right? You don't go, oh man, it took like 20 minutes to kill that guy.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the weapons are tuned. I feel like the weapons do more damage as the payoff. So it does take a little bit long to kill people, and the time to kill is really sort of hard to get used to. The first few games of Black Ops 4 multiplayer, I hated it because I just could not get used to it.
right?
Like yesterday, but then when you sort of finally find like your footing on it, and you go, okay, now I know how much time it takes to kill someone. Now I know how much damage I'm doing with everything, and I'm used to it. Then it just becomes like second nature, really.
I totally get that, and I'm like a big fan of long time to kills.
Right.
Right. I really like it. It reminds me of Black Ops 2 a lot. And yeah, it's like a breath of fresh air. Like we had, what game was it? I think it was Ghost, where like the time to
Ghosts.
kill was like instant.
Oh right,
Like,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
like dropped, and so like it's very refreshing.
absolutely.
So I like it.
No, as well. They've got like the health bar system as well, when you can see visibly how much damage you're doing to people. So,
Right.
I mean, that's like, I feel like that is key to having that long time to kill.
Right, of course, yeah.
Because it's
You
something like,
gotta, yeah,
you brought Black Ops 2, and having like a long time to kill in that game was a little bit jarring because you didn't know how far away they were from death.
right.
But at this point, right, okay. And they had that in Infinite Warfare as well. And that was one of the things I liked about Infinite Warfare was like, okay, well, I know how close this guy is to, dying.
Right, yeah. So like you can like make decisions based on like if like you're walking up to somebody and you see he's already damaged, like you could play a little bit differently than if you know it's gonna be like a equal fight.
Right, yeah. But yeah, I don't have anything much more to say that's like a criticism of it. I think the mini map's a bit weird. It takes a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah, the mini map is a little bit weird.
I haven't had that much problem with the healing. I've been used to it.
Yeah, the healing's fine. I wish the healing would happen a little bit faster, but once you put it in and you know how it climbs up slowly.
Yeah.
I wish that was a little bit faster.
Right.
But...
Yeah. And then the camos, just quick point, the camos on the guns that you get from getting headshot challenges, they are all really, really good.
I heard that.
I've got all the headshot ones done. I've done 2 or 3 of the ones after that for one gun, and they're all so good. We've never had a game before where the guns are sort of the camos are this good. It's ridiculous.
That's awesome. It really is. Yeah.
But what is jarring? I miss my grenades though. I miss having a frag grenade. I've never played a game where you have to play it to level 30 or something to unlock a frag grenade.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
Wow.
But
that's
I mean,
weird.
Is the frag grenade really viable? When you can have an equipment instead?
Right, yeah. I want my frag grenade so I can pop it around a corner and blow someone up. But at the same time, I could have that, but I really like the grapple gun, so I'm gonna take the grapple gun. So yeah, I feel like people who are good could probably get some use out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I've got to say for multiplayer.
On multiplayer? Alright, give it a rating.
Closing thoughts, alright? Closing thoughts. Rating. I don't want to give anything 10, because I feel that's too high. If I give something 10, I lose all credibility. I'm going to give it 9.
That's not true.
I think it's really, really good. I'm going to give it 9.
Okay, that's fair.
Because we've got our new mascot now, Black Ops Chen. It's happening.
Oh, God. It's not happening.
The TranzitCast account endorsed it, and with a message.
I saw that. That's bullshit.
It's not bullshit, because it literally says the whole TranzitCast team at the end, right?
No, it doesn't mean anything.
It does.
That account does not speak for the entire
you liked that tweet, so therefore...
It's just out of courtesy. Fine, I'll unlike it.
Oh no, I have the screenshot now. Hang on.
Oh, you have the screenshot now? Hang on. Alright,
yeah, I've got the screenshot now. Got the screenshot,
wow.
I've got it. Ha.
Wow.
Anyway, no. Memes aside, very good. I like it. 9 out of 10. What was your rating?
Okay. I'm gonna say 8.5 to 9. I like it. I do.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best multiplayers since Black Ops 2.
Right. And my point that I'd like to make, I really like this. I think it's really innovative, but I don't know whether I'd want another multiplayer like it. It's the thing.
True.
I feel like I'd like this to be a standalone thing. I could look back on this and go, that was cool, rather than everything else being oh, we got to do that now.
I feel like I'm cool as if Treyarch does this style every 3 years. I'm cool as long as the other guys do their own thing.
Right. If Infinity Ward start doing this, I'm not buying it. Because Infinity Ward always have this really. I've been playing Modern Warfare again recently. All 3 of them, and they have that really specific style on those 3 games, and that's a style I like.
Yeah.
But no, I like it. And r/Black Ops 4, at least the multiplayer people, have been all really excited about it, and I've seen 1 or 2 people being upset, and that's it.
That's awesome.
You know what? I will say though, actually, bug that needs to be patched. There's with your at least with the gun that I've got, the camo occasionally goes off the gun, just loading issues, but also the reticle in the sight, at least for the gun I've been using, the Auger DMR or whatever, the reticle goes on that, so I can't I don't know where I'm shooting, so which is really annoying. So hopefully that'll get patched with the patch.
I'm sure they have a year.
Yeah. David Von Harrell, he listens, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. Okay. Time for the grand complaints of the century. Zombies.
Drum roll, please.
You know what, starting off, I'm gonna say I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
I think it's fun.
Like it.
Yeah, I like it, but I think there's a lot of bad decisions that have been made.
I like it, but that's the thing with this game. I like it, but you
Right.
know,
Yeah. There's always the but.
right?
Like I don't
Um,
think it's bad in any way, but I just think that it's not as good as the others.
it's like the most frustrating thing about zombies is it is one patch away from being perfect,
Right.
right? But they won't do it. Like they won't do it. They're just gonna stick to their guns.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, but anyway,
We should probably
so
go through all the maps in order. I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, let's go through all the maps in order, and then we'll talk about the general overview stuff.
Right. Do we want to
Maybe,
start
yeah,
with then Voyage? Because that's the first map.
sure.
I've played Voyage of the Damned, or Voyage of Despair, whatever it's called. Um, what is it called?
Voyage of Despair.
Voyage of Despair. Where did I get the Damned from? I'm thinking of
It's
Warhammer
it's,
Forty
it's
Thousand.
you gotta spin the wheel of words, and it's like despair, damned,
Yeah,
blood, dead.
that's how they make their names.
That's how they make the
Yeah,
names.
I've played Voyage of Despair maybe twice. I think I like it though. I was surprised by how much fun it was. There was a thing that someone said like, "Oh, Voyage of Despair is going to be the hard one and Nine's going to be the easy one," but I found Voyage of Despair to be not that hard. As like the layout's kind of close quarters, but when you get onto the top deck of the ship, then it's fine.
Yeah,
I never really had a point where I was like, "Wow, this map's really hard." I thought it was like, with the exception of the mechanics, but
right.
it's not the map's fault.
I think it's a good map. I like the setting. I like the Titanic and all. I
Mm.
think there are some times where like I feel like the map kind of like doesn't have a lot of variety, right?
Right.
It's just like, and to be fair, I guess there's nothing really they could do. I mean, it's a historical place, right? They
Mm.
can't like change it, but it all like front to back, the map looks dark and dreary, and there's blood everywhere, and that's just kind of the thing, right?
Right.
There's no like, oh, I want to go into this room because I like this room.
Right.
It's just like, oh, it's a room,
I mean,
you know.
it's... shit. What the hell was that? Don't know
Oh,
what that was.
nice.
I just knocked something off. Memory stuck and knocks on the table. So the irony there being when Jason Blundell was announcing, he goes, "Wouldn't we like to have him go somewhere nice?" Voyage of
Yeah.
Despair, and Nine looks like a much more pleasant place to be.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
At 9 is, we'll talk about 9, but
Yeah.
like, just the contrast, 9 is really cool because you have the four temples,
Oh my
and
god.
they're all varied locations, right?
Oh,
So, like, Blood of the Dead kind of just looks like the same thing, but like 9, there's a lot of variety in that
I
map.
could talk forever about how much I love the design on Nine. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So
Uh,
Voyage of Despair. Come back to that.
have you got the Wonder Weapon for Voyage yet?
I have not got the one open for Voyager.
Me neither. I haven't either. I
Uh,
think you could get it from the box. I think I read that,
Right.
but haven't
So
gotten it yet.
I guess while we're talking about Chaos Story stuff, the special weapons, I have used 3 of them. I haven't used I haven't used the discs yet.
Oh, the discs are amazing.
I've been using. Well, I just started off the game and it gave me the staff, which I didn't like very much.
Really, well, the staff is really useful if you're playing with other people
Right,
because
yeah.
if somebody's down, you could just shoot at them and they auto revive.
Right, yeah, I noticed that when I left the game. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, right, okay, and that's why it wasn't
Yeah.
as powerful. The hammer I've used, the hammer was fine. But my current one that I really like is I like the gun and the sword.
Yes,
think
I
that one's really fun.
For me, it's between the 2 discs and the gun and the sword.
Right, I must try
They're
the
both
discs.
really. Sorry?
I must try the discs because I haven't tried them.
Yes. The discs are fun because you've got 2, one in each hand, and
Right.
you can throw the left one and it'll like boomerang the other zombies, or you can stab people with the right one.
Right. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. It's actually really useful when you're trying to open a pack for 9.
Right. Oh yeah,
or yeah,
that a pack punch.
the
Yeah.
right. You gotta defeat the champions.
Right. Yeah. So
So
anyway, so Voyage of Despair still. Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I I haven't played that much of it because I got to like round 12 and I died. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna play something else now. Because this was
I
at that point where I
actually
was like, oh, all right, I'm gonna go to bed.
I do think Voyage is a bit more difficult than 9.
Right.
Um,
I have got further than
I
9.
think Voyage has like some better guns than 9,
Mm.
but um, I think because what Voyage does is like at like round 11 they give you a mini boss, right? And then the next round they give you another mini boss, and I keep dying on round 12.
Oh, is it
And I don't
the
know if it's just
fireman
like
dude, right?
yeah, I don't know if it's just like one mini boss per round after that, because if it is, that's
They're gonna
bullshit.
pull a World War Two.
Yeah, then like it's insane. It really is.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we play them more. But all right. I guess that's all we've said about Voiders. But unless you have anything else to say.
Uh, I think uh, I think I'm good.
All right. Give it. Do you want to give Voyage of Despair a rating then?
Sure, I'll go 7.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna go one less and go with a 6.5 to 7, just because I haven't played it enough. I think when I play it
Yeah.
more, I'll probably warm to it more. But
Yeah.
all right, time for the big crowner. 9 is like my favorite map out of all 4 of them. I love it.
Is it better than Die Rise?
I know I said it's better than Die Rise. I mean, it's my favorite map. It's my favorite Black Ops
Calm
4
down
map.
a minute there.
It's
Calm down.
It's my favorite Black Ops 4 map at the moment until it had Die Rise. But no,
Until Die Rise and
I
Zombie Growing.
like I really like 9. I think it's really good. I have a strategy set up now, and it's a winner every time.
Is it?
Right, here's the strat. Right, for those of you at home, I've told you about this, but you do the challenges. You do the 3 challenges straight away. You get them done. Right. You know, like when you cut down the banner, you do the 9 challenges.
Right.
You do 3 of them. Third one gives you a pack-a-punched strife, always. So
Right.
that's like a easy like round 4 or 5 pack-a-punch gun. You take that, you do you do the 4 like champions, right? And then you
Right.
set up because the pack-a-punch strife is actually quite good.
Mm-hmm.
It's scarily good against like on early rounds, so you just blast through them, and I think I've still got
Yeah.
it with me now. But
I know what you mean because I was with a few people yesterday and we were trying to get the trophy where you stay in, you don't open any doors for 20 rounds. And what we had to do was the only way we could do it is if somebody got the pack punch weapon. The only problem was some of the challenges require you to go out the middle, right? So
like
it was a
slide
gamble.
under the yeah.
Right. So it was like a gamble. Like, is anybody gonna get a pack a punch gun? It was pretty fun though. We didn't end up doing it. We didn't end up getting it. We kept dying.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
feel I do like 9. I think 9 flows well as well. Like everything sort of fits in. It's the map's just one big ring, but like with multiple layers on it, I guess.
Yeah, I really like the symmetry. I think it. I was thinking about this yesterday, but like they create a really good sense of familiarity.
Right.
Even though like I've never seen the map before, but like I can know my way around. Like in the underground, even it's a circle and it just keeps looping, and you could go like, okay, I'm gonna go here, and this is this temple. If I want to get to this temple, I go across the bridge, or I could go back to the circle and go there through the door.
I
Right?
100% agree with that. Yeah, I don't think I was ever
And
lost on this map.
I think Treyarch does a great job with like creating like with their symmetry, like even Voyage, right?
Right.
You start at spawn and then you go to the room with like the staircase that has like 4 levels, and then that's like the halfway point in the ship, and then you could go like it's symmetrical, right?
Right.
So, I mean,
Yeah. No, I feel that it's very. When you go to like one of the temples, you go, okay, well, I know the layout from the other ones, so this is like second nature at this point, and you know where you're going. The bosses aren't too bad. I've heard people saying things about the tiger, and I will agree. I've had one game where the tiger downed me with one hit when I was on full health.
Oh my god, that is terrible when that happens.
It's only happened once, but there's potential for it to happen again. Apparently, Blundell said he's going to nerf it, so...
Yeah, they're going to fix that, but, that's a bug.
Right, yeah.
Because somebody was like, I went with 300 health and they still one-hitting me.
Right.
So, yeah, that's got to stop. Honestly, if they don't take that out, my controller might end up through the monitor.
Yeah. Because I was doing pretty well on 9, and then the tiger just goes, meh. It just comes out from behind me, and I just went, I was like, what the fuck?
The tiger's like, yo, what's up, bro?
But that was after my 3 downs or whatever as well, so it was just, game was over.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, well, I'm done. We're talking about downs. Downing does not even feel like a problem anymore because you don't lose any perks because I forget to buy them. Because the perks suck. I buy the random perk because that's free, cheaper, right?
Yeah.
It's only 1,500. It's just a Wonder Fizz. And so I'm happy with the random perk because, I don't pay that much for it.
Right.
But I never go out of my way to pay 3,000 for Electric Cherry.
Right.
That's it's so expensive.
I mean, Electric Cherry is actually kind of good, but I totally agree. There are just perks where it doesn't matter if you have them or not. It's not really going to affect the game.
Because if I down and I have stamina up and I don't know, one of the other ones, and I down, I go, oh no, I lose them. I don't care. It's not like when the other games where you down, you're like, oh shit, I've downed. I need to go and grab Jug immediately because I'm on round 73 and I'm gonna die. Because at that point you sort of right, they're gonna kill me quickly. At this point, you've been like that for the entire game. From round 1 to round 100, you are on the same health, right?
Right.
You can, so there's no stakes, I guess.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. But they got to do something with the health. I don't know. Next, I would love for them to patch in some way to get health now. Right. But they've got to at least in the first map and then through the DLC season, they've got to put in some way.
Mm. You know what? I haven't seen windmilling zombies.
Yes, they took those out. Which is good.
God. Hate them. Little bastards. So many days of Black Ops 2.
I know,
You'd be at a window knife and they go bam, round 1, dead.
Yeah. But I still have zombies that both of them hit me at the same time and
right.
It's just
I'm sort of getting, even though there's it's still 3 hit down for the entire game. This is just this is not true at all, by the way. This is just my personal feelings. I still feel I don't die as quickly as I would in, say, Black Ops 3.
Sure.
I feel in Black Ops 3 I would not survive to round 20.
Really?
With no Jug.
Well, yeah,
but
that's true.
With this, we don't have Jug, and I can get to round 20 without, which is weird.
I mean, they did tone down the zombie aggressiveness, but I just don't feel like it's enough.
Yeah.
I mean, let's get through the maps first, and then we'll talk about the general stuff.
Okay. I would like to give 9 a 9 out of 10.
Oh.
And that's an actual rating as well, because I really like it.
You're so clever.
I know.
You're so clever.
But it just fit, because I was like, oh, wow. I really like this map, and 9 is a high rating. Ha ha ha. Laugh at home. Everyone laugh.
Wow.
Alright, Owen Wilson, what would you give 9?
Wow, I give 9.
Wow.
I give 9 8 out of 10.
Ooh.
I like it. I think it's my favorite map.
Yeah.
It's either this or Classified.
Okay. So moving on to Blood of the Dead. My first point on Blood of the Dead would be, this is not Mob of the Dead. It is a completely different experience.
And I kind of think it's worse.
I definitely think it's worse. I
Yeah.
played Mob of the Dead a lot before Black Ops 4 came out, and when Blood of the Dead, I played Blood of the Dead for the first time, and the second time, and like the third time, I was sort of like, it's the same map, but it doesn't have the same feel. Like, Mob of the Dead had that really sort of scary vibe to it, and this, I feel like they've overdone it. They've pushed it too far, and now it's just not
Yeah.
scary anymore.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think. I just think the mechanical changes are kind of like. It's kind of boring. I think the map. It's like I don't. Have you used the Blundergat yet? Is that good?
No, I haven't used that yet.
Yeah, the box is being a real motherfucker in this game.
I've been getting
It's not
sniper
giving-
rifles, like,
Yeah.
constantly.
Uh, but like, I feel like, turn on the power. I'm glad Afterlife is gone. I actually didn't like Afterlife.
Really?
A lot of people did though. Yeah,
I thought that it fit the map, but I don't think
It did.
fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the power turning on is fine. I actually haven't figured out the power switch to the main building.
Oh, it's in the generator room.
Where's the generator room?
The one in Mob of the Dead, like the one where like the original one. That's like, it. When you go down on under the tunnels and you come back up, and it was you had to turn off those generators to get like the part that was in the warden's office.
Oh right, yeah.
It's in there.
It's
and you
in
go through there.
that room.
And there's like one power switch out of like 4 that's turned off, and you turn it on, and it's.
I kind of suspected it was there, but I walked through there and I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, it took me like.
Look.
It's like a separate room. They've added an extra room in, and it took me a little bit to find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird because I was looking around for it. And I'm like, the only place that really makes sense was the generator room.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That bridge on the way in can get fucked.
Oh yes. The catwalk.
My only strategy for that, for getting through the catwalk at the moment, is let the sword, like the katana, charge up and just slice your way through, just like pulse the wall through. Because
unfortunately, that's like the only thing you could do is just like use a specialist weapon.
Because like I feel like the other ones as well, like if you got like the minigun or whatever, it's too slow. Like the only way I get through with like this katana is because I'm running at like full speed. I'm going faster than I usually do, and I just make it because I'm just like not even caring, I'm slashing and I'm going. There's no care in the world. I don't think I'd make it with like the Ragnarok or anything like that.
The catwalk is really weird. I just feel like it doesn't fit zombies.
No,
right?
But, like. Well, that's the thing. Is where you feel like if zombies come from behind and from the front of you, but they are constantly coming from the front of you. If they come from behind you as well, you're dead. Like you're trapped. There is no way you're getting out of there.
It's like it's like a little how do I put it? It's like a little like cutscene in zombies, right?
Right. Yeah.
Sort of like you gotta activate it, right, and then the arms come out and this music starts playing. And like you
run through and Brutus is there.
Right.
I mean, that was the bit that really tied me over. It was like the zombies. Okay, I can deal with that. Like that's like annoying, but I can sort of deal with it. The guns are a bit shit, by the way, but we'll get to that. Like with the sword, I can get through it. And then they throw in like the hellhounds, and hellhounds in this game are bullshit because they're way too fast.
They're nerfing. They're
nerfing. Yeah, they are like Sonic the Hedgehog, honestly.
Yeah.
And then once you clear through them, then Brutus turns up running at you. I'm like, oh my god. This catwalk was not hell enough already. Like,
right.
And there's some weird new areas that I don't really know what I'm doing with. Like, you go to the warden's house. That was really weird. I don't know. You've been down there yet?
Yeah. Where is that?
You go into. I don't know. This is the way I got to it. You go under one of those like the underground kind of like transport systems, which is like really weird. Like like the holes in the floor that have like fire under them, and there's like a spiky grate or whatever. You go in one of them, and it takes you to the warden's house, and it's just completely out the way, and I had no idea where I was going. I don't know what's there.
That's it's weird because like the catwalk too. It's like it just feels like, and like they said, like they used a lot of ideas that didn't make it into the original, right? And it's like, well, I'm guessing it's because of like PS3 technology constraints or whatever, but like it genuinely feels to me that like these ideas shouldn't have been in there, and the
Right.
map was better figured
Yeah.
out. The catwalk, it's just so weird. Like, yeah, it's hard, and yeah, it kind of sucks, but like, it's not even that. It's just like, it's a programmed event in zombies, right? You
Right.
open a door, and it's like it has a manual set number of zombies to spawn. The hands just come out. Like, it's not like it feels like it's its own separate area, and like it's not like it doesn't feel like it's just another area. Like when you open a door, it's like, okay, I'm going into this area. This feels like so disjointed from the actual map,
Right.
the rest of the map, and
I
like
shouldn't.
I don't know if I like that.
I should never have to open a door and be like, I've got to prepare for opening this door.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like a one bunker. When you open the main bunker in Zetsubo, and the one dude would come out, the big brute dude. That was like
Yeah.
kind of like that, but that was fine. Like that was
Yeah,
just like,
that
oh,
was
it's a boss zombie. Cool, I kill it, I go. Like that's
that
not an
was
issue.
it
Right.
was just a one-time thing, right? It's not like every time I go in that area.
Right.
No.
Well,
If you go through the catwalk again, does it happen again?
I don't know because I've never wanted to try it.
Yeah,
Well, my other plan was to use anywhere but here and try and teleport through the end.
that's true.
But that did not work, and it just put me like 2 centimeters away. I was like, God damn it! But I actually go over the catwalk. Yeah. Now I was severely disappointed with Blood of the Dead. It is like because when I'm going around, I'm like, I know that's Mob of the Dead. I know what this stuff
Yeah.
is. But it feels like Mob of the Dead in the way that Revelations felt like Mob of the Dead. It's just sort of like,
Right.
I know what that is, but it
It-
does not feel like Mob of the Dead, and that's the biggest blow for me because Mob of the Dead is it's such a good map. I love Mob of the Dead,
Right.
and the fact that I'm playing it and it's not that, I'm like,
The map really does feel empty. Like
Mm.
I could go through Mob the Dead, right? But like I can't interact with anything, right? I could just open doors and like just run around in it.
yeah.
Is there really anything for me to do?
And the fact
You
that
know?
they taunt me as well by having the little power things from the afterlife, and like
Yeah.
the afterlife box, I'm like, I want to use that. And like the same strategies from Mob of the Dead don't work. So you can't just go to the gondola, go down to the bit because you have to go turn on the power by going under the entire map. And
Right.
then you can use the gondola. But the gondola was only there to get you to the bottom of the thing and like
Yeah.
up and down, so you didn't have to go through the whole map. Yeah.
It's weird. I mean, as much as I didn't like the afterlife, I thought like it halted the game when you had to like open up everything.
Right.
Like it really does feel like it feels empty.
Without it,
when
yeah.
I'm not doing it.
It's
It's
one of
like,
those things
oh,
you hate it when it's there, but you miss it when it's gone.
right. Because it's like, oh, I used to have to turn on this with the afterlife.
Mm.
Now I just flip a switch and the entire map is open.
Yeah.
You know?
It was such like a pivotal part to the map. You don't realize how
Right.
big Afterlife was in that map, but it was
Right. Until it's gone.
until it's gone, and now all you do is just press X on things. I'm like, oh.
And you can't even you can't get to the bridge anymore, can you?
I don't know. I don't think.
I
I've
don't
got
think
that.
so.
I don't think so either.
That's so weird. Like that was so cool, you know?
Yeah, I mean, no. Blood of the Dead was the map I was the most excited for, and the one I've been let down by the most.
And
The disappointment was. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. There you go. Haha memes.
you know, I really hope that the Aether story gets like 1 or 2 maps in the DLC. It's like I feel like this can't be the last we see of them.
This
like
is the
can't
biggest
be.
injustice they've had.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Blood of the
And
Dead.
Zetsubo was
Yeah.
bad.
Blood of the Dead.
Zetsubo
not
was
happy.
bad. But Blood of the Dead took something you loved and made it bad.
Right, yeah. Zetsubo was sort of like... I've been playing Zetsubo a little bit recently. Like, I still think it's an
you're a
awful,
traitor.
horrible map.
You're a traitor.
But, like, I play it because I'm like, I want to play that map because, you know, there's stuff to do on it. Alright, I haven't played it in a
Yeah.
bit. So I go back and play it. And I don't think I hate it as much as I did. But, like,
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm sort of there like, this map's bad, right? But
Yeah.
at least, like you said, that map didn't play with my emotions.
Right, yeah.
When Zetsubo came out, I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And it came out, I was like, well, the map's cool. It's like a cool setting. Everything looks really nice on it. But it's, like, not a good map. Whereas
Right,
this is,
yeah.
like, the map doesn't even, like... I said this a minute earlier, but it doesn't even, like, look as good as Mob of the Dead did.
Yeah.
Like, they've just, like... It's like they took Mob of the Dead and, like, how can we make this cooler? Let's add more fire.
Yeah.
And that was like, because when I got to the catwalk and there's like a big pit of fire, and then Brutus is there and his hellhound's coming up, and you go onto the map and there's fire under the map. I'm like, why? That's not Mob of the Dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mob of the Dead's all about like the weird sort of like aesthetic with like the zombies with the spikes coming out and the chains on them and like the whole horror theme. This is just like, it's like some 12-year-old drew a zombies map, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, rating from Blood of the Dead, what would you give it?
Jeez.
I'm gonna
I
give
don't want
it
to be too much.
I'm gonna be harsh on it because it messed with me. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Oh wow.
And get fucked.
That's wow. I think I'm gonna give it like a 5.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually we got to talk about when we go into the general section about how like I don't know if you feel this, but like I feel like the Chaos story specialist weapons are so much better than the Aether.
Right. The Aether ones, I've used 2 of them. I personally don't feel the flamethrower is going to be of any use to me at all.
Right.
The Death Machine was just the Death Machine.
Right.
The Ragnaroks I haven't chosen to use yet because Blood of the Dead, God help you if you try and make it through the catwalk with them, because I assume they don't look like Michael did.
The Ragnaroks.
Yeah, go on.
The Ragnaroks are pretty cool, but like you can't set the trap anymore.
Oh.
Right, you can only just like fucking slam.
Oh.
Yeah.
I really do like the katana though. I think that one's easily the best.
What happens with it?
You just slash the zombies, but then you can like do like a charge with it as well. Like I feel like it's really good for getting through the catwalk just because you move faster with it, and it's like it's got a really long range to it, like a surprisingly long range for a melee weapon.
Yeah.
So it works.
I have to try it.
It's like a fast version of the sword from Chaos Story, right? The sword and gun. So you can swing really quickly with it and you tear through them. I really like it. I think it's my favourite out of the 2 that I've tried, because I've just used the Death Machine. And now I'm sort of like at that point where I don't want to stop using it because I'm afraid I'll take one that's bad, like the flamethrower. Mm-hmm. But who knows? I guess we'll find out. But I do agree, the Chaos Story weapons, they're not only like better, but they're more interesting.
Right, exactly.
Because I mean, the ones, because it's like they had Takio's got like a katana, right? Because that's his thing. That's what he does. He's a samurai, right? And Richtofen had the DG4s because it's like weird creations and science, and that's cool. But then the other 2 are just like, they're just guns.
Yeah.
Dempsey's got a big gun. Cool.
He's got it. Yeah, it's a flamethrower.
Flamethrower. Dempsey's got a gun that's been in there since Black Ops 1.
Exactly.
Like
he's got a gun that used to be a power up.
Right. Yeah. He's got a gun that you could get out of the box on Mob of the Dead.
On the original.
Yeah, on the good one. Yeah. And then Nikolai's got a flamethrower. I mean, the last time we saw the flamethrower was World at War, even. Let's see a Black Ops 1 then. Was it World at War the last time we saw it? And that was like the only way you could get to high rounds because it had like infinite ammo on it. If I remember. But
I feel like it was World at War. I think it was.
I don't think we saw it after World at War. But I guess this is a different flavor. I don't know. Maybe it's really, really good. But I feel like any weapon that takes a little bit of time to kill the zombies and doesn't just blast through them is going to be a big no for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to Classified. One of my favourite zombies intro cutscenes ever.
Yes, it's so good.
When it started, because I hadn't seen anything of it. When it started, I was like, "Oh my god, this is great!" It's like done like an old like an old spy movie, like kind of like the kind of deal.
Yeah. It's so it was actually really funny because that intro cutscene leaked, right? Somebody got it from the files, but like it didn't have audio or anything.
Right.
And so when I first booted it up, like I legitimately thought that like this wasn't because it was straight from the files that like they didn't have textures because the textures weren't loaded in, right?
Right.
And it's just literally the animation without textures. And then I was like, oh no, this is the cutscene.
It's so good. I love it.
It is.
It's really.
Have you seen the version? Somebody put Monsters Inc. music over it.
I haven't seen that.
It's really good.
You go somewhere
It's really
to some
good.
point. It reminded me a little bit of like the intro from Cowboy Bebop as well. Um,
Oh, I don't know that.
oh, it's a classic. I'll send it to you. Anyone who listens who knows that, hit me up. But that it was funny and it was like entertaining, and it was the only one of the 4 intro cutscenes that I actually don't instantly skip, because the other ones are just like
Right.
yeah. But no, that was good. The map, again, it's not 5, but it's not bastardized in a way like Blood of the Dead was. I think
Right.
it's close enough to be to 5 that I still enjoy it. I think.
I really enjoy it. I think it's a really great map.
Yes. This is the one I've played the least, admittedly.
Yeah.
But it's the one I paid money for, like extra money for. It's the one I played the least. No, I really like it. I think that there's like a couple of extra rooms in like the spawn location, so you go through the extra couple of rooms to get to the lift.
Right.
But other than that, I think they've been really faithful with the design of it. Everything. It's not like Blood of the Dead where it doesn't feel like Mob Dead. It feels like I'm playing 5.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I totally get that.
This perk
So-
machine's the same location, etc., etc. All that kind of stuff.
I what's it called? I did not play the original 5 much. What rooms did they add?
When you're in the spawn room, right,
Yeah.
and you're going towards the elevator,
Yeah.
you would just be able to buy one door and the elevator would be there. Whereas this, you have to go to like 2 or 3 different, like a long way around.
Well, no. There's still that door straight to the elevator, but you can go the other way.
All right, I maybe I didn't buy that one. I went the other way.
Yeah.
You can never go the other way on either one. Don't think there was extra rooms.
Okay. So yeah, there is a door that takes you straight to the elevator.
Oh, I'm just stupid then. Ignore me. I wasted points. Damn it.
I actually like those rooms a lot. I
Yeah.
like the top floor. It's really fun.
Mm.
It's a real spot, just like relax.
Yeah. And they kept the pig in that you can shoot. I mean, that's... Yeah. I also forgot where the power was in 5, so I opened every door in the lab to try and find it.
Really?
Yeah, because
I
forgot where it was.
I didn't know where it was because I didn't play the map and I figured it out. So
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I'm
because
kinda-
I was like, I know it's in one of these little buildings, but which one? I just opened all of them in the end, and it was worth it because I got to shoot the pig. But I mean,
wasn't there a rumor going around that shooting the pig makes it harder in the original map?
I have no idea. Maybe it did. I
No,
don't know.
there was
Because I shoot the pig every time.
somebody was saying like somebody on Reddit was like, remember how in the original map there was a rumor going around that if you shoot the pig the game gets harder? Wouldn't it be cool if they actually made the game harder this time around when that happened?
Whoa. What if that's what they were doing at the Treyarch offices? They're shooting the pig, and every time they shoot it, a perk gets removed. Bam, jug. Bam, speed caller. It should be said, though, that Jason Blundell did say on his Q&A or whatever, that when you double pack a punch your guns, each time you double pack, it increases the damage by 25%.
Yes. Yes. Did you watch the Q&A?
No, I just got everything from Reddit afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it should be said. Which does mean, technically now, that double tap costs 10,000 points, and also doesn't make your gun fire faster, but someone did point out to me that you just don't lose it when you down now, which is nice. So you've got that weapon damage forever until they get in the game, which is nice. I think that there's, again, in that same thread, someone said that the weapon abilities from double pack punching aren't as good, and I would agree with that. I don't think they're quite as potent as they were in Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
But the replacement for turned brain rot, you can turn tigers on your side. It's amazing.
Can you?
Today in that game that I'm still in the middle of, I shot a tiger and he turned onto my side and started mauling zombies. I was like, oh my god.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, that's the dream. He's insta killing them. He's glitching them.
Wait. So what do you do with that?
You do,
Oh, it's a pack a punch ability.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Cool.
there's a chance that it will turn a tiger to your side. and that was
cool.
that was amazing. I was like, oh, tiger. But no, that was fun. So maybe it'll work with hellhounds as well. We don't know. I haven't got that far. There's a dead wired one, which I got today, and it sucks. There's a one called Firebomb, which I don't think I've ever seen it have any effect ever. Just 'cause I'm not looking properly, maybe, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to do much. But they're kind of weak, the dual pack punch abilities. So hopefully they'll buff them. But,
Alright. So what do you give Classified?
I haven't played that much, like I say, so I can't really give it a full rating. So just because I haven't played it enough, I'm gonna give it a 7. But that doesn't mean that I don't like it, because I do like it. If you get what I mean.
Right.
I just haven't
I'm gonna
got
give
into
it. I mean, 8. I really like it.
Yeah, I think that's a fair rating.
And hold on. I think it's my favorite map ever. I'm gonna give it
4.
Wow, you didn't get the meme?
I did get the meme.
What do you mean?
What? It's what?
The meme, the kid, remember?
Yeah, you said it was my favorite map ever. I think I'm gonna give it, and there's just a long silence, and I said 4.
What?
What? Because he hated.
What?
He's like, oh, I love this map. I'm gonna give it like a garbage rating or whatever. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, worst map ever. Hate it. Look, I did get the meme. All right, I knew what meme you were going for.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right.
Sure.
The meme, by the way, that doesn't exist in this podcast because we just didn't upload that episode.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no one gets this meme. We're just gonna make this joke for like weeks on end, and no, it's like Zetsu Boy Noshima as well.
Yeah, and girl.
Yeah, I feel like we should actually explain that, but let's not because we'll just leave people guessing. We'll let you find it.
Okay. That episode's in the vault.
It is in the vault, the TranzitCast vault. No, I think that's good. I think it's a good and faithful reimagining of 5.
Yeah.
It's done with much love rather than much anger. That's what it is. Treyarch have been memeing us. They were like, oh, we'll show them standing outside WWE games and remaster Mob of the Dead signs. We'll remaster Mob of the Dead, but we'll make it awful.
Right.
And everyone will buy
Hate
it.
us.
Yeah.
Everybody. And you know what? We're not even going to make it part of the season pass. We're going to give everybody it, so everybody has their experience ruined.
Yeah. Basically. Don't play it. Go back and play Black Ops 2. So, it's really bad that, like, Zombies is, like, the weakest of the modes.
I actually don't think so.
As far as overall, I think
Zombies is... I don't think it's the weakest. I enjoy it the most.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah. I think it's the one that needs the most work, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think the other two are, like, they're fine as they are. Whereas Zombies is something like that. Yeah, they need to have a sit down and go, right, guys, maybe we didn't make all the best decisions. And they need to fix it. They need to...
They're not...
Yeah.
They're not going to do that because, like, they're so, like, arrogant. Like,
they will. Yeah.
Because, like, it's like... The game design book says if there's something that's everybody's using as a crutch, you gotta like find a way to like make it not a and like Jug and like Double Tap were crutches, but like I don't think the solution was to remove them.
Yeah.
Maybe the solution was to give us an extra perk slot.
Well, it's like we've got our crutch, okay? We've got our broken leg and our crutch, and now our crutch has been kicked out from under us, and now we're just on the floor like, oh god.
Exactly.
They haven't slowly worked away the crutch; they've just bashed it out, and then.
You know what? I don't like people who need crutches to have crutches. I think they're using it as a crutch. So I think we should stop making crutches, and the people just have to crawl.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. Oh my god.
I don't know, was it you that sent me this or somebody else, but there was a post on Reddit. It's like, I think in Zombies, I think guns have become a crutch. I think everybody uses them. I think we should remove them.
I didn't send you that, but...
Okay.
I like that very much. Yeah. So that was the original design philosophy for 9 when they showed us like only melee weapons.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Everybody's like, "Oh, you bastards! You better not do it."
But they didn't. We're alright. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah. Okay, so something we haven't talked about yet is elixirs and talismans. Oh boy. Microtransactions. They haven't added the COD points in yet, but you can see them coming.
You can see them. They're on the horizon.
Yeah. And
They're
the thing
coming
is,
down.
the elixir system is tactically made to make you want to just blow them more, right? Because every time you use one, it consumes one, right? Like a gobblegum would.
Right.
But now you don't have to get them out of the machine. You can just pop them whenever.
Right.
You're just like, bang, I'm going to use it. So it's like there now, you're like more likely to go, I guess I'll just use the max ammo, and you'll pop max ammo, and you use more of them. Which they did have in Infinite Warfare, but Infinite Warfare, out of every single card, Fate and Fortune card you had, you got 3 uses per game.
Right.
Which I thought was, yeah.
To counterpoint that, I also think, like in Black Ops 3, how like you had like Dr. Monty's factory, right?
Yeah.
And like you could put in like 1 liquid divinium and you get like 1 gobblegum, and you put in 2, you get 2 gobblegums, right?
Right.
Well, in this game, no matter what, have you been into the laboratory yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so no matter what setting you choose, you still get 3 gobblegums.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
It's just a lot more like Infinite Warfare's Fate and Fortune card system,
right,
than gobblegums.
Right.
Which I don't think I hate, because I like the Fate and Fortune card system.
Right.
I thought it was like a gobblegum 2.
But they definitely do want you to burn through them.
Yeah. The talismans are something that I feel like I will never equip because they will just go to waste. Because I'll use something and I'll just die straight away and whatever.
Right.
There's some really stupid ones in there. It's like you start with your weapon or like your special weapon already charged to level 3, or you start the game with an LMG.
Right.
Like it's weird, but
yeah.
I like the I don't know how I feel about like I kind of like the creator class system though that they've got going, where you can choose what grenades you want to start with and you can choose what gun you want to start with. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can choose different style weapons. But as far as zombies mechanics go, I don't think I've got much more to. I think we've woven them in really.
Oh, you want to talk about? Do you know what they did with the point system?
Yes, I heard that the points cap. So
bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely bullshit.
But I think they're fixing.
They are fixing it. Yeah. Have you played? If you haven't played it, I'd recommend playing the tutorial, like the zombies tutorial.
I did. Yeah.
It's so patronised. It's like, this is a zombie. You should kill it. And I'm like, oh my god. That one bit made me laugh so much. Yeah, the zombies tutorial was like, I guess that's kind of helpful though for people who haven't played zombies or people who have no idea what's going on with the new zombies. Mm-hmm. That's quite nice. But they've actually had, because in Infinite Warfare they had the tutorial, but it was just like whenever you went up to something, a bit of text would pop up on the screen. So it was like, this is a door, open it. I'm like, no. Whereas this is like a full-on like practical tutorial, right? So I like it. I think it's a nice addition, and it's not like in the way. And also, it's a rare achievement on Xbox for playing through the tutorial, so because no one's played it. Anyway, do you have anything else you want to say about zombies, or?
Yeah, it's too difficult. But yeah, we already said that.
Yeah,
it is really hard.
It's hard. Yeah, it's a lot harder than the others.
I know what we could talk about. The bots. They are absolute gods.
Really?
They are amazing. They are like legitimately like, if like just play with one bot and like you'll improve by like 5 rounds. If you play with 3 bots,
just been playing solo because I'm like 100. Oh fucking hell! The Xbox has turned off. I've lost my progress.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
No, I was almost at high round. It's almost around
Darn.
20. Uh, it's all right. I wasn't above my round 18. I'm all right. But no, I haven't used the bots because I feel like they will let me down. Because
Yeah.
I
No,
have
they won't.
I have that because I always had the feeling like, oh, the bots are going to be terrible and just sort of walk around and die. But
Right.
if apparently they're good, oh my god.
They're amazing. They
Oh.
really are.
You know what? I'm gonna try it with 3 bots, and I'll
Oh
just
my god, you're gonna get so far.
I'll
Like
just
honestly,
I'll just sit
they
back and
will.
let them play the game.
They will literally like fucking throw themselves to revive you if you go down.
Oh, what a hero!
And you
Better
know
than
what
any
the
human.
best part is? The game isn't over. Like if you die, the game doesn't end. The bots still go.
Oh. Oh my god, we're doing the Easter egg with bots.
I
Oh
mean, you joke, but like I predict that a lot of people are going to do that because the bots are
yeah,
just like will protect you. Like you can't hold a zombie with them or anything, but like
it's
they
like
will protect you.
it's like having 3 of the what's it called, the civil protector from Shadows of Evil, just walking
Yeah.
about blasting things.
No, I honestly think that in terms of like, it depends. If they have good weapons, they're a lot better than the civil protector.
Right. Oh my god, I'm excited now. I'm gonna go out for pizza, but after that, I'm gonna log on and I'll play some bot Black Ops Zombie. I'm gonna see how long I can go without getting a single kill, and just let the bots do everything for me.
I mean, you could get far.
Just, just let the bots finish the entire Easter egg.
Yeah.
Let you just sit back and let them solve it for you. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just we'll speed past Codename Pizza. I don't know how he's doing. How they doing with the Easter egg? I don't think it's been solved yet.
The Easter egg.
Yeah, any of them.
You know, I think the last time I checked was last night, and it was surprising to me because they hadn't really found any steps to the Easter egg on any map.
I think all I know is I think Codename Pizza found some things on 9. Let's see how he's doing.
I think everybody's like focusing on 9 right now.
Yeah, because it's the good map. No one's playing Blood of the Dead.
Sure. So let's see. Main Easter egg for Voyage, no steps found. Let's see, 9. Main Easter egg on 9. 1 step found.
Hey.
Let's see. Blood. Main Easter egg on Blood. I'm waiting for this to load. No steps found. And let's see, Classified. Classified might not have a main Easter egg, but I'm gonna look.
I feel like it might have like at least something like a giant style Easter egg. It's got it.
Let's see. Main Easter egg. Okay. It looks like they're actually quite far into the main Easter egg for Classified.
Hey. Good. Alright, so overall then, what would you rate Zombies?
7.5, but if they make changes, it'll get a lot better.
Right.
Like, it could potentially, like, the makings of a 10 out of 10 Zombies experience are here if they decide to do the right thing.
Right. I am going to go with a 7. I was going to go with a 7. You said 7.5. I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll set both on the same page. Again, I agree with that. I just feel like there's some things that just were not good design choices.
For sure.
And also,
Yeah.
Blood of the Day can get fucked.
Yeah.
I'm bitter about that. It's worse than Zetsubo.
No. How dare you? How dare you say that? Take it back.
Never. This is the Zetsubo cast now. We love Zetsubo no Shima. You know,
When the map sets a bow look good.
Yeah. We're replacing We Hate Lacking with We Hate Blood of the Dead.
Yeah.
And also I bet Lacking likes Blood of the Dead.
I think Blood of the Dead's better than Zetsubo, in all honesty.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Again, we said this earlier, but at least Setsubo, like, it was sort of it didn't promise so much and fall so
Right.
short. It's not like
Right.
it's not like I'm angry at Blood of the Dead. It's just I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I was so excited. I was playing Mob of the Dead for a week straight, getting so hyped, and then like it was the first map I played. Was it no 9 was the first map I played. Second map I played, I was like, right, I'm playing Blood of the Dead. I'm excited. I want to play with some Mob of the Dead, and I was pretty disappointed with it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, but
Although
yeah, go on.
I will say about Black Ops 4 Zombies as a whole is I think I really like the way gunplay happens, and I like the gore. I think that's really polished.
Right, yeah.
Even if the guns are a little bit weak, but that's beside. Yeah.
All right, so finally, last rating we're going to do as an overall rating for Black Ops 4. What would you give it?
Hmm. I might give it 8.5, but it can get better
Right.
if they fix it.
I would
Specifically zombies.
I would 100% agree with that. I think this is possibly my favorite Call of Duty game that's been released in years.
Yeah.
It's the most polished. The multiplayer is really good. Blackout's really good. Zombies is really good. I mean, Zombies needs fixing, but it's still good.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any of it that I go, I hate that. Like this,
Right.
it's not like World War Two where like everything just sort of felt meh to me in World War Two when it
Right.
came out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
That was
Infinite
yeah.
Warfare was sort of like the multiplayer really grew. But the whole game really grew on me with Infinite Warfare. But like the zombies, I thought was really good in Infinite Warfare, but the multiplayer was just not grabbing me.
Mhm.
And then same for like Black Ops 3, the multiplayer never really grabbed me. The campaign was awful. The zombies was good though. Like there's
Right.
always been like one that lets it down, or at least one that lets it. But this one, I don't think anything's let it down particularly. I think it's been
Right.
at high. I think they've clearly put a lot of work and time into this, and it's paid off.
Right. I agree.
I think this Black Ops 4 was the game that Call of Duty needed. To be honest,
Yes. Honestly, I hope, and I think this game will sell really well,
yeah,
and I think it's going to bring back a lot of people. Um, and I think there might if next year's MW4, as people say it is, like that's going to be huge, right?
yeah. I mean, yeah. Do you think that if this game was not Black Ops 4, or it was changed, it was different to what it is now, do you think this could have been like the final nail in the coffin? Because Call of Duty's been like, there's no denying that Call of Duty's been on a downward decline for years.
I don't think this was the final nail in the coffin because if this, it depends. World War II did perform better than Infinite Warfare.
Right.
So, like, I feel like the absolute bottom of the barrel was Infinite Warfare.
Right.
And then, even though World War II wasn't the best game, a lot of people did buy it.
Right.
And I think even if they didn't call it Black Ops, Treyarch has that brand loyalty around
Right,
them.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I feel like Infinite Warfare's like lack of success wasn't even down to the game itself. Like
it wasn't.
the
It
game was
absolutely
fundamentally
wasn't.
good. It was just
Yeah.
the fact that people were sick of the double jumping.
That and it became a meme to hate it.
Right, yeah.
That PR cycle was a nightmare, and they didn't even do anything wrong.
Exactly. Well, I talked to people the other day, and they're like, "Oh, I hate Infinite Warfare. It's the most awful game. Don't talk to me about it." I'm like, "What exactly do you hate about it?"
It definitely wasn't. I mean, the campaign was great.
God,
I
it's so
think the
good.
multiplayer was like okay to good. I
Yeah.
do. I don't like the zombies, but I know a lot of people did.
I really love the zombies.
So like, yeah,
Big
Infinite
Infinite
Warfare
Warfare.
wasn't like that bad of a game. It
Yeah.
just sucks that we'll never get a sequel.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be
No,
fair,
it's
I
not
feel
gonna
like the
happen.
campaign wrapped up quite well though.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Like, they probably like Call of Duty always like sequel teases,
Yeah,
right? they probably like originally did, but like once they knew like people like once that trailer came out, right? They probably went to Activision. They're like, look, we know you're not gonna let us do another one, so let us just like wrap it up. Let's kill these guys. Let's end the series right here.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like spoiler territory, but
Oh yes, true.
right. The fact that in every other Call of Duty game, or like most of them, like especially recent ones, there's always been like a your character survives kind of ending, right?
Right.
Whereas, or a sequel tease like in Ghosts, where the guy that you shot and blew up and drowned and exploded again
Right.
comes back to life, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
But I mean, that was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. But with this one, where your character actually like you die, like there's
Yeah.
no sequel coming to that. Every single like character that you like in that game dies, and that's really like, oh my god. So the lack of the sequels is the fact there was an actual full story. I thought really resonated with me, because they've actually gone, okay, we actually had an end to this, rather than just sort of like, oh wait, it's all fine, it all works out in the end. Play the next one, you know. So.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And I think that's all we got. We've
Yeah.
recorded for a while, and I'm hungry. That's how we always end. It's always like I'm hungry or I'm tired.
Yeah.
Or
I'm tired. Let's stop.
No, I'm glad we could get one recorded so early. So this is like initial impressions, and then I guess as the
Right.
weeks go on, we'll see how we won to the game. Because I think
Right.
there's a lot of that sort of like initial excitement vibe. So everyone
Right.
in our back and forth like, "Whoa, this is the best game ever!"
Yeah.
And I feel that it's gonna die down. I feel that people are gonna start going, "Okay, well, it's not as good as it was when it came out." Like I'm not as excited as I was when it came out. But I feel like this game is one that's gonna hold strong. Unlike COD World War II, where for like 2 days people were like, "Yeah, I love this," and then everyone was like, "This game sucks." Afterwards.
Yeah. I think this is gonna be a classic.
It's a lot stronger overall than Black Ops 3, in my opinion.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah. All right. I guess we should go over the bits that we do at the end of every episode. So, Mass Facts. We got to find one.
God.
Was that?
I'm gonna start making you
Mass Facts?
preparing. Yeah, I'm gonna start making you preparing these ahead of time.
No. I mean, the fact that I said Mass Facts and you went like that, like you don't like them. Are you telling me you don't like Mass Facts at the end of our
I
Zombies
love
podcast?
math fact. Can you? Here's a math fact. I 100% love math fact.
Oh, there we go. We have to do one this week. Great.
No,
We didn't do one last week. We had Richter gone last week. That was that.
we got double.
No, not double it. I'm running out. Like,
let's see.
if you have a mass fact as well, that'd be helpful.
Let's see. Okay. I think I have a math fact.
All right.
You can fit. Oh, okay. This isn't a math fact, so to speak, but like I guess it has to do with math. Okay. So, did you know that in our solar system, the moon is the biggest moon relative to its home planet?
That's a good
So
fact.
that means that so like the moon like is not the biggest moon in the solar system, but
relative to the size of the Earth,
relative to the size of its home planet, it's the biggest.
because Jupiter is massive, right? And there's all the little.
Yeah. Yeah, forget about it.
All right, that was a good fact. It saves
Was
me
it?
from looking at one. There you go. You know what? I learned something today. You see, you learn with this podcast. It's a learning experience. You go,
do
oh
learn.
man, I love listening to the TranzitCast. I get to listen to people talk about pop sockets and also learn something. I didn't get my
There you
pop
go.
socket, by the way. I didn't get one. With my
Just
mum.
wait for it.
With my
Wait for
copy
it.
of.
It's coming. It's in the mail. It's in the mail.
I thought of a really shitty T-shirt idea.
I saw Milo opening up the mystery box edition. He's like, "Oh, what's this?" He's like, "Oh, it's a fucking pop socket."
Do you think they just had like a bunch of them they made for staff members and no one wanted them? Like, oh, how can we get rid of them? Just chuck them in
I'm sure.
the standard pro edition or whatever. No, I had a really shitty
I'm
t-shirt
sure.
idea where we could just get like a white t-shirt and there's print on it like TranzitCast for Black Ops 4 and just wear that. I'll get one made.
We can get a white T-shirt and then it says, and the only thing it has is white with black text, and all it says is Juggernog emblem, Juggernog perk picture in Black Ops 4 :
I love it.
That's it.
Yeah. We should sell that.
We should.
I mean, I feel like we could have the shittiest shirts though.
We could.
Like we could make the absolute worst ones, like "We hate lacking" shirts and things like that. Like
That's bullying.
it's not bullying.
We're
fine.
bullies.
We're not bullies.
We are.
No,
We're
we're
major
not.
bullies.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Name me
we are.
one time when we've bullied someone on this podcast.
Oh boy. The vault episode.
Don't add to it.
We
The vault
bullied.
episode is fine. No one's gonna
Hold
hear
on
it.
a minute. We bullied lacking. We bully
Lacking
we
deserves
bully
it.
like Noah J456. We bully
Why did we bully Noah J?
we bully
We never bullied Noah
name?
J.
The Smith place.
Okay, we
We
do
do
bully him, but
bully
he's our
Noah.
competition, right? We're allowed to bully the competition.
Let's see. Who else? We pretty sure we bullied Milo at some point.
No, Milo deserves it for blocking me on Twitter, right?
Oh, okay.
Has he still got me blocked? Let me
Definitely.
check. He must do.
I'm sure, like, he definitely, like, one day woke up and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna unblock that dude."
Yeah, I think he. I
That
think
one
No,
specific
because I got
dude.
like 5 or 6 people to tweet at him and tell him to block me. I'm still blocked. I don't know why I'm blocked. Like, we're getting him on the podcast. That's it. I'm gonna email him.
Of course.
Right now. Like, get on the podcast. I'll talk to you. And then when he comes on, the first thing I'll ask him won't even be like, "Hey, Milo, how you doing?" He'll be like, "Why have you got me blocked, you bastard?" And then he'll leave. I knew. Yeah.
And he'll leave and be like, "TMZ, we're sending this to TMZ."
Yeah.
Do you know what TMZ is?
I do know what TMC is.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh god. But any publicity is good publicity. So
That's true.
people go,
That's
"Oh,
true.
I don't like Mr. Off Waffles. I'm going to listen to this podcast." Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, all right. So I haven't watched anything on TV this week. So I hope you've watched something on TV this week. No, I did watch something on TV this week. I did. I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's all right. Anyway, that's my TV.
You said that last time. We recorded like what, 2 days ago, 3
I only
days ago.
watched it yesterday, or the
Oh.
day before.
Whatever.
Maybe I started watching it before then. No, I didn't. Did I? You know what? I'll have to go back and listen now to the other one.
You said it. You said it.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yes, you did. I swear to God.
Well, it's still what I watched on TV this week, right? Okay.
Alright, fine. I'll let it slide this time.
No, I didn't. I said I watched Bad Education. I didn't say I watched JoJo's. Anyway, right. Have you watched anything on
did say
TV
that.
since the last... I'm going to listen now. Right. Have you watched anything on TV since last week?
No.
Right. This is the shittest segment we've ever done. Where did this even come from? I think it was one week...
You and your love life.
Yeah, I think 1 week or so I was like, "Oh, we need like extra 5 minutes of padding. What have I watched on TV this week?" All right, do you want to go over where people can find you?
Yeah, Destin 715 on all platforms.
7:15. I like that. That's advanced.
What?
You've, you've always only said 7:15. You never done 7:15.
Oh, okay.
Oh, which would change username.
Next evolution is 715.
Oh my god. It's incredible.
It
Anyway,
is,
yeah.
right?
Sabmerk and everything. Follow me on Snapchat. We have a good saga going of traffic cones moving about my flat.
Oh my God, I saw that. What is that?
So basically, one of my flatmates brought back a traffic cone one night, and it's just ended
Why?
up there. And then there was another one appeared, and another one appeared, and then the other day a toilet seat appeared on top of them. And then it disappeared for some reason, and then they were like out in the hall, and the toilet seat was down the stairs. Have you seen the one I put up today?
That's so fucking weird.
Because I just
I'm
opened
never
my door
going to
with
England.
traffic cones. Anyway,
I'm never going to England.
honestly, it's great. Look. Anyway, we're not in England, we're in Wales, right? So it's different. But yeah, there's just people nicking traffic cones everywhere.
Did I just offend your culture?
Yeah, this is Welsh
By
culture.
calling
People
you
nick
England?
traffic cones and put them around there.
Yeah.
I actually got someone message me on Snapchat saying they look forward to the different installations of the traffic cone story every day. Honestly, it's an epic tale. Movie's coming soon.
Have you signed the movie rights?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Alright. Gonna give me some of that money?
No.
I need some of that money. I'm broke.
Look, when you have your own traffic cone saga, then you can have some money.
Oh, okay. Alright. Maybe we could do a crossover.
Crossover, TranzitCast crossover.
Yeah.
With the traffic cones.
Okay, this episode has officially outstayed its welcome.
Traffic cast. All right, we're done. Right, we'll see you next week when we hate Black Ops 4. Bye.
Bye.